I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. Welcome back to Bourbon Boys and the final round of our Budget Bourbon March Madness Battle Royale. Anyway, so we're a little bit late getting this out. Congratulations to Kansas, who won the actual March Madness tournament. I did pick them to win.
Good for you.
Came in third.
I didn't make a bracket, so.
Damn, well, loser. That's all right. We'll count that as a loss.
That definitely a loss.
But we started off with 8 budget bourbons, all under $25, all around 100 proof. This one's 101, and readily available, as far as I know, for the most part, and I don't know about everywhere in the country, but most parts.
Yes.
These are pretty standard shelf stuff. So round one, we're just going to recap real quick. Round one, Evan Williams went against, or I'm sorry, Evan Williams. Jim Beam went up against J.W. Dant, and Beam came out on top. The Jim Beam Bottled and Bond. Evan Williams went against Old Granddad, and these are two that I really enjoy a lot. JTS Brown is not one of my favorites, so that didn't surprise me. But this one here, Evan Williams, which I think I picked. The two I picked were Evan Williams and Wild Turkey, with the J.W. Dant being kind of my dark horse, which didn't go very far because it was out in the first round because Wild Turkey beat that one, and Old Forester beat Rebel 100, which kind of surprised me. This is the one wheater that was in there. So these all got knocked out. Nothing wrong with those. They are all fantastic bourbons.
Heck yeah.
So round two, we had these two going up in here, and really to no surprise, Evan Williams, Bottled and Bond, the white label Evan Williams. And I'll be honest with you, through this whole thing, I think Evan Williams only lost, so we had a bunch of people tasting these, a bunch of some really serious bourbon drinkers, some not so serious bourbon drinkers, but they did them all blind. We didn't even tell them what they were tasting, just put two of them head to head, and they picked the one they liked better. And I believe the Evan Williams only of, I don't know, 20, 30 rounds, because that made it to the final, only lost, I think, twice. I think it was clearly, the other ones were pretty close a lot of times, or back and forth, but this one clearing away. And out of these two, there was an upset because the Old Forester edged out Wild Turkey. Unbelievable. So in our final round, and where we're at today, these two went head to head, both tasty bourbons.
Very good.
This one does not get talked about very much, the Old Forester 100, but it's quite tasty. However, it did not beat Evan Williams, white label, Bottled and Bond, which doesn't surprise me. The Kansas, we'll call it the Wildcats since it's in Kentucky. Although they got knocked in the first round this year. So we're going to take a quick pour here, because this is one that we recommend to anybody who is just looking for a tasty bourbon and not wanting to spend a lot of money. This is one, so this kind of validates that. This is one I always put at the top of my list as far as budget bourbons go, and it came out on top in a blind taste.
Not much surprise there.
It is a wonderful, sweet,
great.
Classic bourbon flavors with a nice sweetness. It's 100 proof, so it delivers some flavor, but it's soft on the palate. People can handle drinking this. Holds up well in mixed in cocktails.
And you're not worried about losing any money there because it's so inexpensive.
Always tasty. The one downside to this one, the one weak point to it, is the finish is very short. It's a short finish. It doesn't have that nice long finish, but that's the only thing.
Yeah. No surprises.
No surprises. So cheers.
Cheers.
This was a lot of fun. Next year, I think we're going to try to do Rise, I think, for March. I think that's what we're on.
Sounds good.
And we'll have to figure out actually what we're calling it, because we just throw out a bunch of different stuff.
Can't be a bunch of B words.
A bunch of B words next year? It's the Rye. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll think about it. Thanks for watching, guys.
See ya.